All right, we're going to talk real quick about reflections over horizontal and vertical lines. Here we're going to start out with a horizontal line, and we're going to talk about coordinate A here. First thing we need to do is talk about what the coordinate A is. In this case, it's -2, 3. Okay, and on these problems, at least in the quiz, you're going to see that they don't actually give you an image of these, which complicates the matter more, but not too much more, because if you watch what I do here visually, it'll make sense as to what you need to do when you don't have a graph. At least that's my hope in the end. So the line here that we're dealing with, that orange line, it is, let's see, that is, oh, there we go, y equals 1. And why do I know it's y equals 1? Well, if I look at any point on this line here, so let's pick this point right here. Actually, that's a bad point to pick. You would see why in a moment if I did it, but I'm not going to do it and waste your time. So let's look at that point right there. That point would be 2, 1. Let's look at this point right here. This one would be 4, 1. Okay? Notice that that y value is not changing. It's just the x value, because this line doesn't go up and down at all. It just goes left to right. So the x value changes, but the y value always remains 1. Hence, the line is y equals 1. Okay, so now that we've got that out of the way, let's talk about what happens when we reflect over a horizontal line here. Well, we're reflecting a point from where it is up top to somewhere down here at the bottom. All right, and when we do that, we're only making a vertical move. We're flipping top to bottom. So if we think about that, when we go from up to down or down to up, the only value that's going to change is our y value here. The x value will remain the same because the point isn't moving left or right at all. And the other thing to consider is when we do this reflection, okay, is the distance from that line of reflection will remain the same on both sides. So in other words, currently A is 2 up from that line, okay? So when we reflect A over it, it's going to go another 2 down there below it. So it's going to move a total of 4 spaces, okay? So if I know the distance to the line is 2, I know it's going to move twice that distance. And then I have to think to myself, well, is it above the line or below the line? If it's above, it's going to go below, so I'm going to subtract 4. So in this case, the new coordinate for A prime, -2 minus 4, or sorry, 3 minus 4, will give me, and the x value stays the same, -2, sorry, because remember we didn't move left or right. Now I'm going to move down 4 from 3, which will give me -1. You'll notice that's exactly where we are on the coordinate grid, -1. Okay, so if you just think about the distance to the line and the direction which you're moving, up, down, okay, you can figure out how far to move that point down. Worst case scenario, you can always graph it, but this works quite well. Now the same thing plays out though with the horizontal line here, or sorry, the vertical line here. Okay, we instead this time we have a line that is x equals 1. And again, same thing plays out here. If you look at any point on this line, so that point there would be 1, 0, right? I look at this point up here. This one would be 1, 4, okay? Those x values will all be 1, no matter what point I pick on that line. So that's why that line is x equals 1. Same thing happens, though, here. Is when I reflect over that line, okay, it has to be the same distance from that line on both sides. And also when I reflect over the line this time, since the line is vertical, I'm going to only make a horizontal move in my point. In other words, it's going to move from, since it's already on the left, it's going to move to the right side, okay? So it's going to be 3 more over this way. So visually, it's fairly easy to get this, but if I'm just thinking in terms of, hey, I have this coordinate over here, A, and the coordinate of A is -2, 3, and I'm flipping it over this line to the other side, I'm going to be going, I'm moving in a positive direction because I'm moving from the left side of this line to the right side. That's positive when we're talking about a coordinate grid. And I'm moving a total of 6 spaces because I got to have 3. That's the distance from that point to the line of reflection. And then another 3 on the other side. So a total of 6 spaces in a positive direction. Well, if I added 6 to my x value here, okay, I would get 4. But my y value doesn't change because this hasn't gone up or down at all. So it's just 4, 3. Okay, and that's my new A value. That's A prime. All right, hopefully that helps you out. Don't forget, you can use the visual method if you need it. but you don't necessarily have to have that. And if all else fails, ask your teacher